Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Dr.Bhawani Adhikari. Today's topic is related with the business. It is advertise your business. It is in Sastri first and BBS second year course, written by Fins T. Burnham. Advertise Your Business is an essay written by Fins T. Burnham, who was poor at birth but rich at death. It is a lecture by the writer and focuses on the normal life, on the moral life. uh, that is the best investment in the business. Moral life is the best investment in moral business. The writer has brought up four main points as the principle of doing business. They are: be polite and kind to your customers, be charitable, do not blab, and preserve your integrity. Politeness, kindness, and civilized manners are the best capital invested in the business. Like begets like, or how the businessman deals with the customers, so the customers deal with him or her too. Maximum goods are to be given to the customers with minimum profits. If the businessmen bargain more with the customers, then they never get the customers even by mistake again. Customers are the goods of businessmen. Okay, there is a word, not goods, gods. यसलाई गुड नभन्ने GOO बढी भएछ gods of businessmen, and the businessman must please them at all cost. At all cost means at any rate. The golden rule is that the businessmen hope to do by the customers, and they too must deal with the same way with them. What businessmen hope to do to the customers, and then not buy, there should be two to the customers, and they also must deal in the same way with them. The customers deal in the same way as the businessmen do with them. The writer brings the example of museum and the worker in it. The owner of the museum does not want to lose the customer, and he is rather ready to lose the employers rather than the customers. The customers must be respected, honored, pleased, and made happy because they pay money to the businessmen. Politeness, kindness, and civilized manners to deal with the customers are the advertisement of the business. Being charitable means being liberal with the customers. It means the more it is given, the better it becomes in business. The only true charity comes from the heart, and the best kind of charity is to help those who are willing to help themselves. It is giving more and increasing the business. It is quietly assisting those who are struggling for themselves. Do not blab means not having the habit of telling their business secrets. Businessmen should not tell their neighbors how they are making money and what they are planning in their business. If the businessmen are at a loss, they must not tell about it too. They should say nothing about the profits and losses. They must write letters, but they should be careful what to write and what not to write in the letters. If they are losing money, they must be careful not to tell about it because if they tell, they would lose their reputation. Integrity is more important than diamonds or rubies in business. The old miser said to his sons, get money. Get it honestly if you can, but get money. This advice is good because it means to get money. This advice is not good. There is not is missed and not chutesa. This advice is not good because it means to get money at any rate, even being dishonest. This is not good advice. You good haina. This is wrong advice. This is not good. There should be aided not. When a man is dishonest, then everything is finished. Integrity of character is invaluable, and it secures peace and joy, which cannot be obtained. Means this is not attain, obtain. Yeah, meaning spelling wrong, boys. Huh? obtain or attain without integrity. That is also right. Attain पनि ठिकै छ. Attain without any right. It's okay. No amount of money or houses or lands can purchase the integrity. There is no value incomparable to anything to integrity. Many rich men are poor, and really poor men are rich because of honesty and good character. It means many rich poor men are there, and vice versa means exactly opposite of that. The proverb of Dr. Franklin, honesty is the best policy, is always true in business. Love of money through dishonesty is the root of all evil. Desire for wealth is nearly universal, but money is not the only source of happiness in life. Money is used as a friend to humanity, but the history of money getting is the history of civilization, and it is through money that trade has flourished means developed. Misers holding money only for the sake of hoarding means keeping money only for the sake of hoarding is not good. He that wants money is without three good friends, as Shakespeare has said, and it is true. The writer has clearly displayed that the businessman's kindness, politeness, good characters, charitableness, honesty, integrity, keeping secrets in secret, helping those who are struggling for themselves, getting minimum profits, and giving more goods to the customers, regarding the customers as the gods of them, and respecting as well as making the customers happy are the sources of advertisement of the business. No external advertisement is required. These are the internal advertisement. The writer has really brought only 3 points. Okay, be kind, polite, and kind to your customers. Charitable, be charitable, and then do not blab and preserve your integrity. These 4 points are clearly explained by the writers, and the writer has even given the example of museum. That museum, in a museum there is a person who is working as a just worker, and there comes the customer, and customer does not like him, customer does not tell him gentleman, customer insults him, and that person who is working there wants to whip him, but the owner of the museum does not want this type of employer. He does not want to lose the customer, rather he is ready to lose the employer or workers. So he says that he has paid, customer has paid the money, so he must be charitable, he must bear it, he must just worship it, he must respect it, right? That is why he can get his promotion, he can get his better position, better salary. If the customers do not come, and not only that particular customer, but even other customers do not come to his museum, because that customer tells other customer to go somewhere else for entertainment, for pleasure. So losing a customer means losing business, losing everything. So employers, workers, and businessmen themselves are the source of advertisement. Their behaviors, their manners, their politeness, their kindness, their secret is keeping always in secret, right? Not talking too much and then telling unnecessary things about their earning, about their plan, about their loss to the other people. And becoming charitable means becoming kind, helpful, loving to the customers, not bargaining too much with the customers, and helping those who are really in need secretly, and preserving the integrity, not becoming too greedy, not becoming too miser, and then just saving internal personal identity are the sources of advertisement. These are the advertisement, not outside advertisement. The people, businessmen, workers, employers in the shop are themselves the advertisements. They are the object of advertisements. They do not need to spend the money outside for their advertisement. If they behave well, if they work very well, if their manners are really good and influencing to the customers, if they regard the customers as gods, and then they are the source of advertisement, they are themselves advertisements, and it becomes really good for business. If they give more, and then the business goes ahead, minimum profit should be taken, not maximum profit. If they take maximum profit, if they do a lot of bargaining, that is not good at all. That is the worst. That does not make the business long lasting. That does not make the business good, and that is not a advertisement. The people who are doing business are themselves advertisement of their business if they behave well. So like begets likes means, okay, whatever the person does, whatever the businessman, how the businessman deals with the customers, so they will do. If the businessman is polite, kind, helpful, supporting, and the customers also will be polite, helpful, kind, and supporting, they also respect. If the businessmen respect the customers and the customers respect them, there is a two-way relationship. This two-way relationship only can take the business better. The better giving, more loving to the customers means getting more customers, honest customers, and good customers in the business. This is how the writer has clearly pointed out and brought out how business should be advertised, not with money, not outside in the magazine, not in a television, not in other forms, but by the business people themselves, with their manners, with their behaviors, with their language, with their thoughts, with their dealings, with their support to the customers. This is how the writer has completely captured the picture of the business advertisement. In Nepali, I want to talk a little bit about the customer, about the key students. यसमा के भन्छ भने राइटरले नेपालीमा भन्दा चारवटा कुरालाई ल्याएका छन्। पहिला पोलाइट, बी पोलाइट भन्नुहोस्, एकदम नम्र भन्नुहोस्, एन्ड काइन्ड टु योर कस्टमर्स, अनि कस्टमरप्रति दया देखाउनुहोस्। अनि काइन्ड पोलाइट भनेको तपाईँको ल्याङ्ग्वेज, तपाईँको भाषा, तपाईँले बोल्ने, तपाईँले चलचलनमा ल्याउने, व्यवहारमा ल्याउने कुराले नै तपाईँ आफैलाई के त विज्ञापनको रूपमा उभ्याउँछ। विज्ञापन बाहिर गर्ने होइन, आफै मोडल बन्ने, आफै आदर्श बन्ने, आफै राम्रो भाषा बोल्ने, आफै असल बन्ने, आफै दयालु भन्ने, काइन्ड भन्ने, त्यसैले आफूलाई के त विज्ञापनको माध्यमको रूपमा उभ्याउँछ। जस्तो आफू, कस्टमर पनि त्यस्तै हुन्छन्। आफू असल भए कस्टमर पनि असल आउँछन्। एउटा कस्टमरलाई गुमाउनु भनेको सबै बिजनेस चाहिँ गुमाउनु हो। एउटा म्युजियममा बसेको कामदारले अनि एउटा कस्टमरलाई चाहिँ कुट्न मन लाग्यो, मलाई जेन्टलमेन भनेन, राम्रो भनेन भन्दाखेरि त्यहाँको मालिकले त्यसरी होइन, तिमीलाई गुमाउनु बरु म रेडी छु, तर कस्टमर म गुमाउँदिनँ। किन एउटा कस्टमर गुमाउनु भनेको उसले हजारौँ अरू कस्टमरहरूलाई अन्त्य लिएर जान्छन्। अनि कस्टमर भनेको हाम्रा देउता हुन्। उसले पैसा तिरेको छ, उसले पैसा तिरेको हुनाले तिमीले सहनुपर्छ। अनि पो कस्टमर आउँछ, हाम्रो बिजनेस राम्रो हुन्छ। हाम्रो बिजनेस राम्रो भएपछि तिम्रो स्यालेरी बढ्छ, तिम्रो प्रमोसन हुन्छ भनेपछि ठिक छ, त्यसो भए म जे गर्न पनि रेडी हुन्छ भनेर त्यहाँ एउटा इक्जाम्पल दिएको छ। अर्को सेकेन्डमा भनेको छ च्यारिटेबल, दया राख्नुहोस्, भावना राख्नुहोस्, माया राख्नुहोस्। तर दया माया राख्दाखेरि पुरै सबै दिनु भने होइन, अलिकता दिनुहोस्, थोरै दिनुहोस्, तर नाफा चाहिँ दिएर, धेरैभन्दा धेरै सामान दिनुहोस्, तर नाफा लिएर दिनुहोस्, नाफा थोरै मात्रै लिनुहोस्। र दया देखाउँदाखेरि हृदयदेखि दया देखाउने होइन, सबै देखाएर सबै दिने होइन। दया देखाउँदा जो चाहिँ साँच्चै कष्टमा बाँचिरहेछन् तिनीहरूलाई गोप्य रूपले दिनुहोस् र सहयोग गर्नुहोस् र उसलाई सपोर्ट गर्नुहोस्। त्यसो गर्नु भनेकै मानवता हो। त्यसरी गर्न थाल्नुभयो भने तपाईँ आफै नै विज्ञापनको माध्यम हो। तपाईँका ग्राहकहरूले आफै व्यापार गर्दछन्, बिजनेस गर्दछन्, यसरी के त एडभर्टिजमेन्टलाई, विज्ञापनलाई अगाडि लैजान्छन्। र अर्को, ब्ल्याब नगर्नुहोस्, डु नट ब्ल्याब भनेको छ। ब्ल्याब नगर्नु भनेको आफ्ना कुरा कहिल्यै नभन्नुहोस्। घाटामा छ भने घाटामा नभन्नुहोस्, नाफा छ भने नाफा कमाउँछु यसरी नभन्नुहोस्, आफन्तलाई नभन्नुहोस्, कसैलाई नभन्नुहोस्, योजनाहरू नसुनाउनुहोस्। तपाईँले धेरै कुरा भन्नुभयो भने सबै तपाईँको बिजनेस सकिन्छ। घाटामा भएको कुरो थाहा पायो भने रेप्युटेसन सकिन्छ। प्लान बनाइयो भने मलाई ठग्दो रहेछ भन्ने हुन्छ व्यापारीहरूले। कहिल्यै पनि बार्गेनिङ नगर्नुहोस्। धेरै बार्गेनिङ गरेर आफूले अनि धेरै नाफा कमाउन थाल्यो भने एक क्षणिकको लागि होला, तर त्यसले कहिल्यै पनि कस्टमरहरू आउँदैनन्, त्यो राम्रो हुँदैन भनेको। इन्टेग्रिटी भनेको छ अर्को, प्रिजर्भ योर इन्टेग्रिटी भनेको छ। इन्टेग्रिटी भनेको आत्मसम्मान, लोभी नभन्नुहोस्। पैसा सबैलाई चाहिन्छ, पैसा मात्रै सबै होइन। धेरै पैसा भएका मान्छे तर गरिब भएको मान्छेहरू छन्, जो के त थुप्रो पैसा हुन्छ तर कसैले उसलाई पत्याउँदैन। सबैभन्दा गरिब मान्छे, त्यसलाई सबभन्दा बढी पत्याएको, ऊ इमान्दार छ भने, अनेस्ट छ भने। त्यसैले डक्टर फ्र्याङ्कलिनले भनेको छ, अनेस्टी द बेस्ट पोलिसी। इमान्दारिता, सभ्यता अनि यो कल्चरलाई कहिल्यै पनि पैसामा डायमन्डभन्दा भ्यालुएबल हुन्छ, किन्न सकिँदैन। र पैसा भनेको एउटा सभ्यता मात्रै हो। एउटा हिजो सामान किन्थ्यौँ बोक्थ्यौँ साटासाट गर्थ्यौँ भने आज इजी बनाउने एउटा सभ्यता मात्रै हो। यो सभ्यताबाट अगाडि बढ्छ। पैसा नै सबै कुरो होइन। पैसा भए पनि पैसा भएर पैसा मात्रै मन पराउने मान्छेले एउटा दुई तिनजना साथी पनि नपाउन सक्छन् जिन्दगीमा भनेर यसरी व्यापारलाई आफै मोडल बन्ने आफै अगाडि बढ्ने र आफै विज्ञापनको माध्यम बन्ने भनेर राइटरले क्लियरली भनेको छ। दिस इज हाउ द राइटर हेज प्रेजेन्टेड रियली how we can become the model for advertisement. We are ourselves the object. Our language itself is the advertisement. Our politeness, our kindness, our behaviors, our manners, our charitableness, our integrity, keeping integrity and honesty, right? And becoming always to make money with honest असल भएर पैसा कमाउने these are the characteristics of advertisement. This is how we can make our advertisement better and make our business good enough. Otherwise our business does not flourish. This is how the writer has presented the total idea of advertise your business. Thank